go. Oh, my breath tastes like so much coffee. This is COFOH Live Undead. I am your host, Daniel Crosier, and I am joined by my partners in crime from the Colorado Festival of Horror, Brett Smith and Smash!
Do I have something on my face?
Oh, Brett and Smurf, how are you guys doing?
How you doing there?
With an intro like that, it can only go up from here.
That's true. It's gonna get splashy.
You know, when you got bashed in the face with the glitter, were they standing close? Because I was expecting a much more, effect there instead of just like you getting hit with like a Nerf ball.
Right. No, I didn't have a potato gun handy for that. So next time, you want to upgrade that potato gun, don't you?
Yes.
I don't
I'm all
blame
about
you.
sliming my friends.
Yes,
Okay.
yes. Oh, guys, it's that time of the year. We are racing to the finish line. That is Colorado Festival of Horror. How do you guys feel? What are some of your feelings about going into year 3? Brett?
Yeah, I'm frightened, scared. I need an adult. A fresh pair of pants. It's a long list. It's a long laundry list of things I need, I think.
Yeah.
But I can't believe that it is actually been 3 years, to be honest with you guys.
I know.
We've done this quite effectively.
Yeah, pretty handedly. Brett, what's your feeling getting into this? Because when we started, you were like a super volunteer at Dink.
Yep, that's true. It was a great show, and it was so much fun. The people were so endearing to be around that I wanted to volunteer around the clock at that show. So it's like getting to do our own show is great. And we have a bunch of great volunteers too. Reminds me of the Dink days.
Yeah, this year we have a massive army of volunteers.
Yes, we do.
Yeah, thanks to our director of volunteers, Brenda, who's just been absolutely astounding and really good at keeping me in line too.
At RollerCon, she's got all these people whipped in line and shaped. She's quite the taskmaster.
Nice.
Holy God.
Who is that?
We're on Live Undead.
Is that Brenda?
Yeah, that's Brenda. Speak of the devil.
She said hi, Crosier.
Hi, Brenda. Brett's here too. I think this year is going to be awesome. So, for everybody that's tuning in out there, real quick, Colorado Festival of Horror. Jeez, I talk too fast and I trip over my words. Is coming back for its 3rd year for the Slasher Hotel at an amazing new location at Marriott Denver South at Park Meadows. And we're going to be, our dates are September 15th through the 17th. Tickets are still available at COFestivalofhorror.com. And holy crap, there's so many amazing guests. Brett, you've done a really good job of curating these guests and making all the arrangements and everything like that, and talking to agents and talking to them directly, and the guests themselves directly. Can you tell us a little bit of who to expect at COFOH this year?
Well, everybody I think is really excited. We're starting to get videos from the different guests, and we're just promoting the heck out of our show. Started off early on with Monique Dupree saying, "Hey, I want to come back again. I had so much fun last year. I want to help with programming and other things." She's going to host, what did we call it? Horror cosplay karaoke with Smurf.
Yep.
I know what I'm going to sing yet. I'm thinking Piano Man.
Ooh, I could see you doing that.
Right?
That's Brenda.
Boss. Yeah.
I'm the boss. So I'm thinking Piano Man with Monique Dupree.
That sounds stellar. Yep.
She's bringing 3 cosplays this year to do photo ops with fans, a different one every day. It's going to be great.
Nice.
Then we have Michelle Bauer, 80s Scream Queen.
Yep.
And I just watched, it's embarrassing to say I hadn't seen it before, but I just watched Hollywood Chainsaw Hookers, which we're going to show in 3 weeks from Saturday in the Psycho Center. No, actually, that's main events.
Main events.
Oh, that's a main event movie.
Yes.
So she's going to be fun. And then what's really cool is you take Hollywood Chainsaw Hookers and you go chainsaw. So now we're going to do Texas Chainsaw Massacre with 2 original cast members, John Dugan and Alan Danziger. And then we jump to the sequel that Toby Hooper also directed, and we're bringing in Carol Graham.
Man, it's definitely quite a sharp theme going on here, isn't it? It cuts.
It's got some bite to it.
Yes. And speaking of all that too, like leading up to the event, we've got a new beer kickoff party. Can you guys talk a little bit about that?
So Outworld Brewery in Longmont has teamed up with us again this year. And they've delivered some amazing flavors the last couple of years.
Yeah.
So this one, this is new. We got a new brewmaster. And he's like, "Oh yeah, I got you down. This will be great." Brett and I look at each other and I'm like, okay. You haven't let us down yet.
Right.
So we'll be doing the launch a week before the con. But if you can't make that, we do have it available at the con itself on the show floor.
Nice. That's
what's the
awesome.
flavor, Brett? I forgot what the flavor this one was.
So he's a Scottish gentleman, and he has been in the U.S. for not that many years, and he loves Colorado's connection with the Shining. So he's bringing an Irish red, and he wants that to be Irish red rum from the classic Shining.
Nice.
And it's 2 weeks from Saturday. September 9th is the beer launch.
Nice. And that starts at 4 p.m. and goes till 9, 10 o'clock at
4 to 9 or until they kick us out.
Okay, good. Yeah, with you two, until they kick you out. Yeah.
Well, they have to, or we would drink everything.
Yeah, that's true. I loved you guys' performance in Strange Brew.
I'm Rick Moranis. I don't care what you say.
Oh, okay.
We're gonna have a lot of COFOH merch there. We've got my son Xander, who did the beer art for the 3rd year in a row, is signing beer can glasses, signing prints, 12 by 12 prints, limited edition of 25. We have Susie Hughes is debuting some kind of machine, which I don't think it's a claw, but you get a token and you get a surprise gift out of this machine. And we might have our event poster artist might be coming up. Randall Painter. And maybe I think some publishers are going to sponsor this. I think they're going to be, at the very least, we're going to have a mysterious special guest, full-size cardboard killer kind of thing.
Okay, little photo op.
For a photo op. Yep.
Okay. Nice.
Wendell's probably going to be there too.
Well, who doesn't love Wendell? He's an amazing listener. You know, you can tell him anything. He will keep your secrets.
It's important in a crypt keeper.
In any kind of relationship.
Anything.
Honey, I just killed the neighbor.
Look. There's my special lucky black cat.
Yeah, it's the wrong year for that.
Yeah. That's true.
Well, cool. Okay, so we got that going on. You know, and of course, you know, talking about Texas Chainsaw Massacre, you know, we've got our kickoff party. That's going to be at Alamo Draft House on Thursday, September 14th at the Alamo at Sloan's Lake off of Colfax. And that's going to kick off around 7 o'clock with our friends with Horrible Things Film Club hosting the event, because we're going to be too damn exhausted to want to even try that, and then really burn ourselves out early, before we even get into our own event.
Gotta save the voice.
Yeah, yes, as you should, Smurf. No more shouting in public spaces.
Oh my
That's
God.
my concrete.
Reminds me of a question and answer that we went to last week at the C Film Center.
Oh,
I didn't need a microphone.
Yeah.
Who has questions? Oh, I'm still over here.
Yeah. So we'll be screening Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the original one, and we'll have Alan Danziger and John Dugan coming out early to hang out with us, for that screening, and then do a little Q&A, afterwards.
Yep.
How many times have you seen Texas Chainsaw Massacre?
I see it once a year. I've seen it once a year since art school, so that's about 24 times that I have seen it.
On top of just the times it just shows up and you're just like in the mood.
No, it's for me. It's got to be a special time, because as the viewers know, that is my favorite horror movie, and each time I watch it, it gives me nightmares. So I can only sustain so much. I'm a delicate human.
Yeah, dainty.
Yeah.
It's really a class.
It is. It really is. I mean, it sets up the slasher genre, and it's so visceral and gripping and horrifying all at the same time. I have a greater sense of dread than watching Halloween, and Halloween's a classic. That sets up the formula for the slasher films and what the genre turned into, but. Texas Chainsaw is just
right off.
Oh man, it's unnerving, and which is funny, because like Last House on the Left came a little bit later after Texas Chainsaw. That is one that I've seen a handful of times. I never want to see that movie again. It's an amazing film, and Wes Craven is absolutely genius for producing that, but. Goddamn, no.
Yeah,
Texas.
I've seen the original and the remake on that one. Oh.
Yeah.
Poor Alan Danziger, Jerry, driving the van, has no idea what he's getting into, especially when John Dugan shows up as Grandpa Sawyer. A problem.
Right. Yeah, most definitely. So that's going to be awesome that we're going to be kicking that off, with that event in Alamo. We're happy to be teaming up with Horrible Things and Alamo, and should be a lot of fun. And it's a free event at their Barfly, so it's going to be super chill. Come out, I dare people, please cosplay as your favorite Texas Chainsaw, character. Obviously, a lot of leather faces. Hopefully, a few leather faces in drag. Ooh.
That would be interesting. Oh, the
That
old
would be
man.
fun.
I want to see some old men show up.
That's true. I mean, since John Dugan's going to be there, we need to have some some grandpa cosplays.
Yep.
If you can show up with the wheelchair, that's all.
Brian Bonner was just telling me today, Grandpa, so your mask is going to get a hold of.
Ooh, nice.
Oh.
Yeah, but
That's
Grandpa
cool.
was only actually in his 20s when he filmed that role.
Yep.
So much makeup on him. I don't even think he was in his 20s yet.
Yeah. It's quite the mask and application.
Mm-hmm.
So getting back to some of our guests, Brett, who else do we got coming out?
Well, we've got writer, director, creator Jeffrey Reddick.
Yes.
He gave us Final Destination, and last year I saw was Don't Look Back.
Yep, Don't Look Back.
It was excellent. And I think didn't he tell you the new slasher coming out soon? Maybe.
Yeah, so he filmed a new slasher film earlier in the summer. Don't know anything about it. Hopefully he'll be able to unveil some more details and when that's coming out.
Yeah, he's going to be a lot of fun. And then I think it was your last COFOH Live Undead special guest. Kirk Thatcher is just going to be a ball of fire. I mean,
yep.
His history going back to doing all kinds of creatures on Return of the Jedi.
Yes.
He mentioned RoboCop. It was brief, but an iconic role in Star Trek 4 when he was Punk on the Bus.
Yep.
And he kind of flipped off Kirk and Spock to he got in trouble after that. And I think we learned he was an associate producer on that.
Yes, yeah, he's an associate producer on that. He's got a pretty interesting path. This is, one guest that's with a resume of work that is a lot more family friendly with all the stuff that all the work that he's done with Jim Henson and Disney. Doing dinosaurs with the TV series with Jim Henson.
Yep.
And then and that was on ABC, back in the day, which is Disney. And then
the last doing Muppets Haunted Mansion that he directed was absolutely hilarious.
Yes,
especially if you know the ride. All kinds of in-jokes, all kinds of celebrity cameos. And then he had a great acting part in Werewolf by Night.
That's right. Yeah, he was in Marvel Studios' Werewolf by Night. Faced off against Man-Thing.
Yep.
So awesome.
Yeah,
I thought I'd seen Man-Thing
I know.
on TV.
Right.
There he is.
Smurf, you remember the Sci-Fi Channel movie that they did of Man-Thing?
Yeah.
God, I want to say that was like 18, 19 years ago.
Yeah. 20 years at least.
Oh, boy, that was... I think he got like a digital, like, atmospheric thing of Man-Thing, like twice maybe, and that was it. For like,
wasn't much.
Yeah, it's just kind of flora fart, and then you're gone.
I mean, this one he had like the beady red eyes. He had you burn at the touch of the Man-Thing.
Yeah.
So good.
Yeah.
I know everyone was like, as black and white, I get it. But it had like such a classic monster feel to it.
Yeah.
The whole thing. So.
Yeah, it had that nice touch of the classic Universal monsters feel that with that black and white. Plus, with black and white too, you can show more extreme violence because blood is black.
Good point. So next time you do a COFOH Live Undead with Kurt, you've got to do a black and white version of your intro video.
Ooh, that's. I think all that's going to show is just gray. It's just going to come out gray. It's not going to be a cool, oily black, but it's just going to be Well,
I mean,
we'll
right
have
now
to-
it looks like a strawberry daiquiri.
it does. It looks like something melted from the Dairy Queen, down the street. Yeah, it's not going to be the most pleasant thing, right? Yeah. Man. Yeah. So.
We also got, I like to mention for Slasher Hotel, we got Jason, we got James Stokes coming.
That's right. He was a guest last year too,
and he'll be in full Jason outfit, and he's going to. We're going to show his great fan film, which is called Voorhees Night of the Beast.
Nice.
And it pits Jason against Bigfoot. Come on. Who doesn't want to see that? With James in the audience, fielding questions and introducing the film will be a lot of fun.
Cool. And don't forget, we've got the amazing Debbie Rochon.
Yes.
From Tromeo and Juliet, American Nightmare, the director of Model Hunger with Lynn Lowry, who was a guest last year.
Yep.
So it's going to be absolutely ridiculous. And then we've got some amazing media guests as well in terms of authors and podcasters like S.A. Bradley. Comic book creators like Dave DeWanch. I'm probably butchering his name.
That's Dwayne.
Well, that's what I accidentally almost said too. Dwayne. It's I gotta stop that stuff. I'm tripping over my tongue.
No, Dave is awesome. I forget where he moved from, but he's in the Colorado area now. He's working on his third Jenny Zero series, and we also have Banshees, which is a great horror comic. We're kind of issue 3 came out last week, so he's going to be there beyond some panels. And then Time Warp Comics is bringing in Zach Howard, Hellboy, The Cape, all kinds of classic licensed stuff, including Star Trek, Star Wars. We've got Jorge Corona, who teamed up brilliantly with Scotty Young and gave us Me You Love in the Dark. And they're working on a new series together. And then Joshua Werner.
Ooh, nice. Right. You got Josh Werner from Source Point, and those guys, they're pretty, they publish a lot of horror comics like Scully and they
got that
the Winchesters.
Winchester
Mystery House.
Nice. Rotten Tail. I think that's a film that we're going to be screening of theirs too.
Yep.
And let's see here.
Go ahead.
They just put out a new film too with Stephen Dorff and Val Kilmer's kid as well.
Yeah, and speaking of comics, we've got Hex Publishers premiering a comic book called True Believers, which takes place during the Colorado Festival of Horror, in the very new hotel that we're in. You'll you'll meet some new characters, and there's a cosplay killer on the loose.
Right.
And you might even see some co-founders in this comic, or some other creators.
Nice.
It's Joshua Viola is the co-creator with multiple Bram Stoker Award-winning writer Stephen Graham Jones. He's doing the Earth Divers comic book series right now from IDW. He's won all kinds of awards with novels. The Only Good Indian. Don't Fear the Reaper. My Heart is a Chainsaw. All kinds of great stuff. So this comic book is going to be a what do we call it? Free preview that everybody gets a free copy. And the full book will be available via Kickstarter. But you get a free preview. At COFOH, we'll have a special channel with all the creators. We'll have a signing, and we'll have photo ops. You'll get your picture probably with this killer in person. And it'll be all kinds of fun with True Believers.
Make a nice. Out of it.
So, Brett, can you tell us a little bit about how this project kind of came to be? Did Josh just pitch it to you,
Well, there was wine involved. Smurf
Of course.
was there.
This is always how our story starts.
Yeah.
Well, there was wine.
We were over at
what do you think
Josh's
we came up
house
with our
talking
motif
about.
for this year.
Oh,
We were sitting drinking wine. You know what we should call COFOH next year? Slasher Hotel. Well, okay.
That sounds about right.
Gives us something to shoot for. We want to do that? Yeah, that sounds good. My glass is empty.
That's why I stick to coffee. That way I don't make those type of decisions.
no, we were having a meeting at Josh's house to talk about sponsoring the show because he wanted Hex Publishers to be a bigger role this year. And he's been at both shows, but he wanted to sponsor it. And we were drinking wine, and he thought about this comic book idea, and he kind of pitched this off the cuff about what if there's a cosplay killer at our show.
Right. No, that's awesome. Yeah, I think it's such a fun thing, and I think like what we're doing, kind of working with partners, creating content, and granted, for our event, we're a big umbrella for a lot of people to come under and share their all their art and wares and and the love of it. But it's nice that we like to also create it too and participate in that creation. So yeah, I can't wait to see what Josh and Steven and Xander did a variant cover too.
Yeah, he did the cover of the preview on the free preview.
Sweet.
And
Sweet.
I think there's six different cover artists. It's really exciting.
That's awesome. Yeah. Let's kind of change gears too and talk about a little bit about the fun things that are going on with the main events. We've got just a ridiculous roster of, good Lord, events going on from Friday through Saturday, throughout the weekend in our main events room, monster main events to be more specific. But everything from like Friday, I'm looking at Q&A with Jeffrey Reddick. We've got Bonner and Jax and Bob's Jigsaw Horror Trivia, their horror trailer park, and of course as we mentioned earlier, with Monique Dupree, we've got our dripping horror cosplay karaoke. Oh my God. That Friday, are we going to be able to survive it and get through the weekend? Are we going to meet up in the morning and have to staple each other back together and stuff?
We're going to have the horror charity raffle going on too.
Yeah.
That's right.
I have a busy Friday.
That's right. Yeah. Can you tell us a little bit about the charity?
It's the same charity. They were My Quiet Cave, but they have a new name this year, and I can't remember off the top of my head. But it's the same charity.
Okay.
Mental Party.
Nice. And this is still with Kathy Josie?
Yep.
Nice. She is a sweet lady and has been super supportive of what we've been doing and incredibly helpful too in the years past. Yeah.
She has some baskets she's going to have. But it'll be a lot. So come in, buy a coupon for the basket of your choice. And then yours truly will announce later on the patio. Wine will be involved.
As there should be, right?
We'll see what happens.
Nice. Like going into Saturday is just, the schedule is just absolutely stacked. We've got games, game shows like Mary Shag Killer Slasher Edition with S.A. Bradley. So that'll be fun for the audience, getting up there and talking about who you would marry, who you would shag, and who you would kill. And as far as like slashers go, I don't know. They're all unwashed guys. So
Does that have to be in a specific order?
yeah, I don't know. That's up to Mr. Bradley. And then we've got the 6 feet under guys. Yeah, Dan and Leon doing the forensic pathology in their creepy cases. Good Lord, that's going to be pretty interesting. Looks like I've got another Q&A with Kirk Thatcher, so that's going to be fun. And then we got like Zach Vines doing Women of Trauma, tribute with Debbie Rashawn and Monique. And of course, your favorite movie, Brett, Hollywood Chainsaw Hookers. And then, with Colleen, we've got the Gore Galore Cosplay Competition Extravaganza. So this will be year 3 of that. And that's really popular. Ow.
There's going to be some with your works, like there's amazing trophies this year with Bender.
That's true. One of our sponsors, Creature Creations, has designed special trophies for this event. There's a gold, there's a silver, bronze, and a red for the judge's choice. And it's this little like Grogu, but he's Jason or Michael Myers. I think Freddy is the other one. So it looks actually kind of cool.
Nice.
I've seen the artist proofs. I haven't seen the finished one yet.
And we're gonna have cash prizes and Blu-rays and DVD prizes. Gonna be great.
Very cool. And then after that,
prizes our other sponsor, Susie Q's. So she's offering a cash prize.
Right.
So that'll be cash is there. I want to enter the contest. I can use $50.
Well, we can all enter with this new mask to hide our faces.
Are you suggesting that we swindle our contestants? Come on, Brett.
Oh, I didn't say it.
Yeah, all these great ideas start with wine. Again. And of course, we've got a follow-up screening of Texas Chainsaw with another Q&A with John Dugan and Alan Danziger. And of course, the capstone for the evening at Monster Main Events is a live performance of Rocky Horror Picture Show. Oh my God. That's going to be amazing and so fun to have, live.
I can't believe the last time I actually saw that at the Esquire. We used to do it all the time for midnight showings.
Right.
It'll be fun to have it back.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, it's something that if our guests and our attendants haven't experienced it, what a perfect opportunity to do it at COFOH.
Yeah, Monster Main Events, perfect venue. There's going to be prop bags available for all the attendees. 10 o'clock to midnight, something like that.
Right.
All the different actors, from this, they sent me all their costume pictures of their characters. And I'll be posting a lot of them. They look like a lot of fun.
Nice. Yeah, and kind of rolling into Sunday to wrap up the day in main events. We've got the Physiology of Monsters, from a local veterinary group that specializes in speculative anatomy. So basically, the audience gets up there and spouts out like a monster, and they'll tell you how viable that existence could actually be in nature. And of course, my go-to is always Godzilla, and they just tell me, nope, there's no physics in the fucking world that could sustain something that stupid big, So the biggest we got is the whales.
Well, can there be a creature from the Black Lagoon?
What's that?
I go to.
Yeah, we'll have to ask them about the creature from the Black Lagoon.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's definitely. I would hazard that that's more viable than Godzilla. Probably more viable than a werewolf. That's probably for sure.
What about ghosts? Right, Smurf? Ghosts are real.
Ghosts are real.
Yeah, no, they totally have an anatomy too.
Unless you get around them, then they go away.
Yeah, well, once I fart, gone in the wind. And then we've also got something that that Smurf and I have been working on called the Killing Floor, which is a platform for horror creators to come and announce their projects and share it with with our audience, and hopefully create an instant following. It just kind of along the lines of what you see at something like San Diego Comic-Con, where the big media conglomerates come out and let you know what's coming out from Marvel or Star Wars or something. But this way, it's our little pad to really start promoting local creators that might not necessarily have access to a big platform other than social media. But we have so many friends that are filmmakers and novelists and comic book creators, and they just don't get the attention that we feel they deserve.
Yeah, because we've got so many people. Lester Haywood.
Yep.
That story has just got legs. And that started with us last year.
That's true. Yeah. Scott and Laurie Strange, showed up at COFOH, and just walking around. I think they made more connections and sold way more books than some of the other conventions that they've been at. It's amazing what an event that's fully engaging, that everybody engages on to that level, can make magic happen in the most awkward places and the strangest spots. Let's see here, what else do we got here? So we got Chris Chatat of Phantom 8 Tattooing and Mutiny Cafe, doing their annual Inked in Blood tattoo competition on Sunday afternoon at 2:00. That's going to be spectacular. That's another really popular one. And then after that is Q&A with Carolyn Williams from Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2. And Smurf, you're hosting that one.
I am hosting that one. I don't know what else to say.
That's going to be awesome. Really bone up on your Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2.
It's going to be a trip.
I've seen the first one more than I've seen the second one.
Yeah. I love both of them. I mean, the second one is diametrically just more slapstick than the first one.
Yeah, a lot of goofiness.
Yeah, it's a lot of goofiness, but it's a lot more. It's actual gore too, because there's almost a 10-year gap between the two. It's both directed by Toby Hooper, so it's interesting to see two separate visions from the same guy.
That's got Dennis Hopper in it too. That's crazy.
Oh God, yeah. Him in his 10-gallon hat and 2 chainsaws. Holy crap! And he's got these holsters too for the chainsaws, as if they were like pistols. It's like, Dennis, it's a little big for you, buddy.
The chainsaws are bigger than him.
Yeah, it's interesting to see a guy that goes from doing Apocalypse Now to doing Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2. But hey, we're all the better for it, because good God, it's those films are just writer. Oh yeah, that was in the 60s.
Writer. Yeah, just before that.
Yeah, that was 69. With Peter Fonda and Jack Nicholson. Good old Jack. Oh, jeez. God, what else do we got? Oh, and then finally, your Ghostbusters feature fan film there, Smurf.
We do. We put so much love and passion into this. It's a local production. We filmed it mostly like in Cripple Creek, Colorado Springs, and some shots here in Denver. And the premise is they franchise Ghostbusters, and we are opening up a new franchise here. So it should be well received. We already did a premiere up in the Springs. Everybody loved it. So Big Spade, the writer, and one of the principal characters will be there for Q&A. I'll be there. I was part of it. I'm a character in it. We may have a couple other surprises.
Cool.
So it's great. It's great and huge special effects. We actually have the proton throwers lighten up things.
Nice. Wow, that's so cool. Yeah, it's really cool to do these events with creatives that are doing other projects. Because then we get to celebrate each other's work, put it up on the screen, and share it with everybody else. So this is going to be pretty fantastic. What a great way to close out the event, main events too, on a really optimistic note.
Well, we put a lot of work not only into the show, but our other projects.
Right. Yes, indeed. So I want to talk a little bit about panels and workshops. We've got 2 different rooms. We've got the Don't Go Down There workshop room and the Nope panel room. We've got all kinds of things going on throughout the weekend at these. Delving into all kinds of topics, stuff to make you think, stuff to kind of geek out over, and connect with other fans, and then stuff to group projects and group activities and games and stuff too. So like Friday, we've got a horror drawing board with me and Xander, just getting the artist to kind of come out early and have this ongoing weekend group drawing board. We'll see how long that lasts before somebody draws a penis on the damn thing. But I don't know. Maybe if it's a horror penis or something, maybe that'll be funny. And then of course we've got closing out the workshop room that night. We've got Debbie Rashawn's Scream Biped Boot Camp, where she's gonna lead the room into doing this improv, throwing out all these different horror scenarios and getting everybody in the room on their feet, participating in all these different scenarios and seeing how they would react in all these little horror tropes that obviously you're not going to really get into too much in real life, but you never know when you're met with somebody with a hockey mask or wearing your grandma's skin. But Debbie's gracious enough to lead that, and she's a fantastic actress and director, so can't wait to see that. And of course we've got Brian Bonner and Jack Hanley. They're doing they're talking about haunted accommodations in films. So kind of spooky trope with overnight stay. We've got comic book creators talking about comics. So Josh Warner, Jorge Corona, who's another guest of ours this year, working on a lot of DC Comics titles. He'll be in that panel. Joe Blablazo, Joe Oliver, Dave DeWanch again. And then we've got Jason Henderson and David Boop talking about independent publishing and just what a killer that can be, But hey, stick to it. It's a quitter. That's right. It's the DIY punk ethos, Let's see here. And then the next day we've got our own local stellar makeup artist Kevin Ward from Sci-Fi Channel's Face Off. That's going to be doing a makeup demo. God, we got a lot of really cool stuff.
And bored as hell.
That's
love
right.
his makeup and bored as hell.
Yeah,
I
with
had him on a podcast once.
sweet
So good.
with Heath Heine,
Heine.
as Satan.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I love his Satan, and Heath is an awesome actor as well. His Satan is amazing. Um, and then we've got Horror Super Fight, which this one's pretty interesting. We've got Otto Marxhausen, who's leading this, and basically she's going to be throwing out fight scenarios between different killers and slashers and characters in popular horror genre or horror, and usually the fights will be usually over something mundane like a game of volleyball, or who makes better toast, or ping pong and stuff, and they'll be talking about the practicalities of that. We've also got my producers for Live and Undead, Lily and Luke Fisher, that are going to be doing a live Telltales broadcast. So it's going to be an old radio spooky radio play. So that'll be fun. And then we've got some filmmaking panels after that. Wizard's Chest going to be doing some horror game demonstrations. We have no idea what the games are. We're going to have to see, what that one's about. One that I think is also kind of near and dear to us is we have a lot of friends that are going to be doing an indigenous folklore and horror panel as well. Christina Raphael Badhand, and hopefully our buddy Jason Larkin will join in on that too, because that's something that I know very little about, sadly to say. So I love to be educated on cool stuff like that. God, there is a lot. And as much as I want to get through all these, I don't think I really can. We're going to have to post all these. I mean, we're going to be doing a spooky, children's book reading with drag queen, Portia DeMarco. So we're happy to have her along. There's going to be paranormal investigation ones, representation in horror, which is absolutely essential with Andy Scott-Hill, Nick Owens, also with Christina and Raphael Badhand. And then that brings us to Sunday. And I've got to give a little bit of an overview on this, but Xander Smith's going to be doing a slasher design panel. This one is really good, I think. Sandy Labo, she's a therapist who's going to be doing a talk on trauma in horror and how trauma causes horror in our lives, and how the genre of horror can also be therapeutic. And then one after that, which is very appropriate, is Monsters as Metaphor from Scott Bradley, S.A. Bradley, and Jason Henderson, and also David Boop. And then earlier in the day, good Lord. Bradley's also got another game show one. Our own Chris Rocco's doing socioeconomics of The Hills Have Eyes, and how
I'm curious about this.
Yeah, how Jupiter and his family, how they exist, and and what financial dire straits led to their existence. So, I think that's. I don't know.
I don't know. I'm really curious about that one.
Yeah, he did one last year on the Texas Chainsaw on the Sawyer family for that, and they're obviously a lower blue collar family that started out there, but with this one, man, I have no idea. It's just completely at baseline, completely impoverished family. Oof. And then
I just figured they had like a well sunk in the back of the North 40 that's in the desert somewhere out there. Shit.
Yeah, no idea. Yeah, it's gonna be wild. And then we've got our friends Brian, Jack, and Chris. They're going to be doing kind of a weekend roundup for all things horror, stuffing at COFOH and then horror films that have come out that year. We'll see if they can fit any more, but like they only have an hour, so we'll see about that. I do want to kind of touch up on. We've got with Art's Psycho Cinema Film Room. Excuse me, a little belchy there. We've got a whole bunch of stuff going on. Andy Scahill and Ryan Miller are going to be doing a Q&A on Saint Drogo. We've got Dean Gates coming out to talk about Phantasm 3, doing a little live commentary. Carolyn Williams will be introducing Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and that's all that Friday. Good Lord. And then Saturday, Kirk Thatcher is going to be introducing Muppets Haunted Mansion early in the morning for the kids. And Debbie Rochon's going to be introducing Her American Nightmare, which she's very known for. Monique Dupree is
also for kids. Wait, never mind.
No, it's not for the kids. No, you are wrong.
Whoa!
Yeah, not enough wine for you there, Brett. Not enough wine. But we've got Monique Dupree later in the day is going to be doing a Spade versus Psychotic introduction to that. Lester Haywood, Laurie and Scott will be talking about their Plague Doctor, Lester Haywood. Our friends, Ryan Polisky is going to be showing his Motel London films. Travis Heerman with Demon for Hire. James Stokes. Good Lord. Okay. We got, this is getting ridiculous. We got too much.
We also have Seth Taylor coming out from the West Coast to show his horror short stylist, which
wow.
we got to see a while ago earlier this year at the Thompson.
Nice. Is Jeffrey Riddick going to be doing an introduction?
Yeah, he'll have a film on Saturday night.
Sweet. And then, and then the next morning we've got Godzilla Mini Fest, which Linnell will be hosting, and then Joshua Warner will be hosting a Rotten Tales screening, which I absolutely love that movie. It's a fun comic, but what they were able to do with the movie and practical effects is just hilarious. And then we've got a podcast with Michelle Bauer. With Brian Bonner and Bob Lewis. So that'll be cool. Good God. Okay. So Brett Smurf, what the hell did I miss?
We lost Smurf. You covered it very, very well.
Oh, that's weird.
Back.
There you are.
Hi.
Sorry about that.
I agree 100%. That's a lot.
Now that Smurf's back, you should mention the special wine we have for this year's show.
Yes, Dragon Meadery returns with another hit.
Cool.
Decapitated.
Nice.
Get it?
No, totally get it. Totally. We got it.
Decapitated will be available at the bar for purchase.
Nice.
Brett and I will let you guys get a head start.
Nice.
We did not drink all of it last year. We helped. We didn't drink all of it.
Well, the whole thing is you try. That's all that matters.
If you want to ensure that we don't drink your wine, there is some available for pre-order that we can have available at the show for people.
Oh,
Just
very
saying.
cool. Yeah. We've got an amazing amount of vendors and artists, coming. So some of the standouts, I think, we've got our friend Joe Blablazo, who's always amazing.
Yeah, he did last year's art. We got
Terror
in the Corn.
Terror in the Corn. They're our sponsors, and they have the #1 haunted house in the U.S. At least that was what, 2 years ago?
I think two.
Mile of Mayhem, right?
Yeah, they're definitely in the top 5 still, as from what I understand. And we went out there and experienced it. Good God, that was one of the funnest experiences. Poor Elise took off running, and I'm that jerk that sits there. Wow, you guys did a really good job with that. That looks really nice. And it's like I'm like that little old man that looks at everything, and it's just like, his poor actors didn't know what to do with me. It's like, oh, you're one of those guys. Just leave him alone.
But he's got some of his actors coming to the show, going to be in their characters and doing photo ops with people at their table.
That's going to be awesome. Yeah, we've got tons of photo ops, with all our guests as well. And then, as far as like ticketing, good God, we've got so many ticketing options too. Brett, can you, what kind of specials are we offering?
Well, I think the biggie promotion that expires tomorrow is the hotel package. Because the hotel discount code is over after tomorrow.
All right, everybody that's watching, go book your hotel tomorrow. Yeah, well, do it now.
Do it
right now.
Don't forget.
Yeah.
But we've got one that has one hotel package. Both of them do Friday and Saturday night. One has one VIP pass. Our top one has 2 VIP passes and a bottle of decapitated. Plus, they both have some other COFOH merch that are going to be included.
Cool. So we've got the link to go get your tickets. You can also book your hotel room. That's scrolling down below. We do have the link in the comments at the very top too. So yeah, that's good to know. Get that discount. Yeah, get it now. Get it tonight.
Right. Yeah, you got to do a hotel today or tomorrow.
Right.
We also have VIP passes, which are almost gone. And they're a nice collectible VIP badge that features art from somebody on the screen right now.
Must be Smurf.
And I'm not.
I can't draw.
And some other COFOH merch exclusives. It's going to be really, really nice for VIPs. And then there's 3-day weekend passes and also single day passes, so you can only come a day or two.
Sweet. Yeah, we've got so many artists that have contributed artwork. We've got like Barry McLean, who's helped out with some of the badges and stuff too.
Badges, perfect slash
Yeah. Yeah. No, it's it's great to see the the community that we've been able to participate in and hopefully give them a little bit more of a platform to really share all the magic that they put out there and stuff, as spooky and as violent and as gory as it is. But it's so much fun. I can't wait for this event. I know we're running at it, sprinting at it. Poor Jeannie's probably asleep, just exhausted by all the shenanigans that we pull. Trying to get this thing, to the finish line, and that is, I think she's not on with us right now, but my hat's off to her for helping to keep us on the path and get things done.
Yeah, she's almost got the program.
Items. Brett and I are distracted by shiny bottles. I mean, it's just a mess.
I know. Squirrel.
Oh, she's almost got the program book done, and we're graduating to full magazine size and all color this year.
Nice. That's cool. That's gonna be pretty awesome. God, guys, I think we went over quite a bit. I don't know what else is there that I might be forgetting.
I mean, if you forgot something and you missed it, just go to our Facebook page. Everything is there.
Yeah. Better yet, just go get tickets to COFOH, and we'll see you the weekend of, and we'll show you. We'll share with you all the stuff that we forgot and everything that we told you about too. Good Lord!
Just about 3 weeks from now. Wow.
Oh yeah, I know we can keep going on. Oh, we'll also be putting out our first COFOH Entertainment, printed comic book, which is a collected graphic novel of Show Devils, and hopefully we can get our first COFOH mask, that we sculpted, and Distortions Unlimited is producing. So there's that. But God damn, there's too much stuff. Get your COFOH coffee mug too while you're at it.
Or your wine.
That's true. We're gonna have more wine and beer probably than coffee. But the hotel will have coffee. That's the nice thing about
The
this
hotel
place.
will have coffee. That was like your number one question.
Yes.
Oh, and they're gonna have a burger bar. Burger bar during the day.
There we go. There we go. Yeah, they've got a fantastic special menu as well. Brett, do you remember anything off of the menu?
Oh boy, no.
Smurf?
All kinds of creepy names.
Yeah. It's food. It's named poorly, but it's yummy to eat.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just with the big messy burger you're gonna dive into while you're listening to
We'll have a special bar set up for the Red Room beer, right by Main, pretty close to management. And we probably should say be on the lookout for a champagne party Friday night.
That's right. That'll be Friday night. That'll be earlier in the evening.
Yep. Come and hang out with us founders, with us guests.
Yeah. I think Monique Dupree is going to be hanging out with us. And at this point, her and her family are family of ours too. So that's going to be awesome. And then, I almost forgot. Xander and I are hosting a draw-off on Saturday night in the bar area. So that'll be fun. We'll be probably going around again, guilting a lot of inebriated people into getting up on stage and sketching for their lives.
Awesome.
Yeah. It'll be a good fun. And, Xander will cut his teeth on, more public speaking. Hopefully he can handle heckling.
It's true. He's got to be good.
Not from the audience, from me. Oh, man. Well, geez, yeah. I think all there is to say is, hey, guys, go out there, get tickets, participate in this awesome event. We have an amazing team that has worked really hard at putting this year's event together, and we can't wait to be able to hang out with all of you out there at COFOH, September 15th through the 17th at Denver South at Park Meadows at the Marriott over there. It's going to be absolutely amazing. And so guys, if that's it for this evening, Brett, Smurf, I want to thank you for being so generous with your time. I know, Smurf, you're out in Las Vegas. You are ready to go, participate in the roller derby out there. So
I am. I'll be announcing and commentating on the matches and the bouts. And it's a whole new thing for me.
Good.
Never
good.
announced or officiated a roller derby match.
That's the spice of life. Try new things.
I'm drawing inspiration from Jason Bateman to be the color commentator for the bouts. That's kind of my aim.
Okay, nice. Oh, nice. Brett, what new things are you trying?
Oh, well, it's down in Longmont.
You're in what?
Las Vegas. I'm in Longmont.
Right. Doesn't mean you can't try new things, buddy. Don't try and get out of the question.
He's gonna try a Chardonnay tonight.
I'm trying to try. Who can I meet that's bigger than Keanu Reeves? Oh, don't bring that up.
Can't.
Yeah, we're gonna have to ask you about that. I have yet. Very curious. Though I probably have an understanding of how and the why. So That's the one I've got a little bit of jealousy because he's such a sweetheart. Damn it, and he's John Wick.
I know.
And he's the one, except for that weird one that came out a couple years ago. That's not canon.
Neil Patrick Harris. Yeah, still not right.
Yeah, I love Doogie Howser, but Anyway, all right, gentlemen. Well, thanks so much, guys out there. Go get your tickets. Go get your hotel rooms. The link is scrolling down below. Take a screenshot. Go up at the beginning of the comments and pick up the link there. And holy crap, we will see you at the Colorado Festival of Horror at the Slasher Hotel.
3
Goodness
weeks.
gracious. Oh, year 3. Oh, it goes by so fast. Guys, stick around for a few minutes, but want to thank our sponsors to Mutiny Information Cafe. If you're going to start a revolution, make sure you're caffeinated. And, of course, our friends at Hellfire Entertainment. Thanks for rebroadcasting us on your social media, Groovy TV, and, of course, Alien Donut Films and Angelo Joseph Productions. Thanks to you guys out there for putting up with my shenanigans. Lily Fisher, Amanda Armstrong, Stefan Santa Cruz, my producers. Thanks, guys. And to everybody out there, we'll see you at COFOH this year, September 15th through the 17th. Be good, be kind, help each other out during these tough times, and stay spooky, everybody. Have a good night. We'll see you